Lagrange's mean value theorem. This is the second mean value theorem. First one was Rolle's theorem that we have done. Now we are starting Lagrange mean value theorem. A real valued function fx defined on the closed interval AB are such that number 1, fx is continuous in the closed interval AB. Condition number 2, fx is derivable, that is, if dash x exists in open interval AB, then there exists at least one point, say x equal to c, in the open interval AB where f dash c equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. So in Rolle's theorem we have three conditions, but in Lagrange's theorem we have two conditions. What are the conditions? Fx must be continuous in the closed interval AB, and fx is derivable in the open interval AB. If these two conditions are satisfied, then we can take a conclusion that there exists at least one point, say x equal to c, in the open interval AB where f dash c equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. So now we are explaining with a suitable example. Example 1, verify Lagrange mean value theorem for the function fx equal to x into x plus 4 whole square in the interval 0, 4. First we have to calculate f0. f0 equal to 0 into 0 plus 4 whole square. Anything into 0 is 0. Next we have to calculate f4. 4 into 4 plus 4 whole square, which is equal to 256. Further, fx equal to x into x plus 4 whole square, which is x into x square plus 8x plus 16, that is equal to x cube plus 8x square plus 16x, and hence f dash x equal to 3x square plus 16x plus 16. Say we are marking as 1. Now we are trying to fulfill the condition 1 and 2. First condition is what? Since fx is a polynomial function, therefore fx is continuous in the closed interval 0, 4. Part 2. For each x belongs to 0, 4, that is in the open interval 0, 4, if dash x equal to 3x square plus 16x plus 16 has unique value, unique and definite value, therefore f dash x exists in the open interval 0, 4. Since both the condition of Lagrange mean value theorem are satisfied, so take conclusion, then there exists a point x equal to c in 0 comma 4, where f dash c equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. So replacing the value in this formula, what we'll get? F dash c equal to 3c square plus 16c plus 16. fb is 256 minus 0 by 4 minus 0, that is 64. Therefore 3c square plus 16c minus 48 equal to 0. We have to apply Sridhar-Acharya formula. C equal to minus 16 plus minus 16 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 48 divided by 2 into 3. Proceed to solve. So then what will get? Minus 16 plus minus 256 plus 576 divided by 6, that is minus 16 plus minus 832 divided by 6, that is minus 16 plus minus 8 root 13 divided by 6, that is minus 8 plus minus 4 root 13 divided by 6. So now find the value of root 13. So the answer is 2.14 and minus 7.47. Minus 7.47 not lies in the open interval, since 2.14 belongs to 0, 4. Therefore C equal to 2.14, and hence Lagrange mean value theorem is verified. Now we are going to example number 2. So example number 2, verify Lagrange mean value theorem for the function fx equal to 1 by 4x minus 1 in the interval 1 comma 4. So usually as usual we have to find first f1 equal to 1 by 4 minus 1, that is 1 by 3, and f4 that is equal to 1 by 4 into 4 minus 1, that is 1 by 15. Further, f dash x equal to d dx of 4x minus 1 whole to the power minus 1, that is minus 4x minus 1 whole to the power minus 2 into derivative of 4x minus 1, which is 4. Therefore minus 4 by 4x minus 1 whole square. Now we are trying to fulfill the condition, Lagrange mean value theorem conditions. Condition number 1, since for all x belongs to the interval 1 comma 4, fx has definite and unique value, because any value of x, if you take from 1 to 4 and if you replace over here, we will get a definite and unique value. So therefore fx is continuous in the interval 1 comma, in the closed interval 1 comma 4. Number 2, for all x belongs to the open interval 1 comma 4, f dash x has also definite and unique value, and therefore f dash x exists in the open interval 1 comma 4. Since both the condition of Lagrange mean value theorem are satisfied, therefore we can take a conclusion now, that is there exists a point x equal to c in the open interval 1 comma 4 where f dash c equal to fb minus fa, that is fb minus fa by b minus a. So now f dash c is what? Minus 4 divided by 4c minus 1 whole square, that is equal to fb equal to 1 by 15 minus, that is fb means f4, here f4 minus f1 divided by 4 minus 1. So f4 equal to 1 by 15 minus 1 by 3 divided by 4 minus 1, that is 3. So therefore what will get? Minus 4 by 4c minus 1 whole square. After simplifying, what will get? Minus 4 by 45. So that is 4c minus 1 whole square equal to 45. So now, so from here we will get 4c minus 1 equal to plus minus root 45, which is plus minus 3 root 5. Therefore 4c equal to 1 plus minus 3 root 5, that is c equal to 1 plus minus 3 root 5 divided by 4, that is c equal to 1 plus 3 root 5 by 4 and 1 minus 3 root 5 by 4. Using calculator we will get the value 1.93 and minus 1.43, but minus value not lies within the open interval 1 comma 4, but 1.93, this is belonging to the open interval 1 comma 4. Therefore we will write c equal to 1.93 belongs to open interval 1 4, and therefore Lagrange mean value theorem is verified. Now we are going for the third example. Third example we have taken from trigonometry. Verify Lagrange mean value theorem for the function fx equal to sin x plus cos x in the closed interval 0 to pi by 2. So as usual we have to first find f0 equal to sin 0 plus cos 0, sin 0 is 0, cos 0 1, that is 1. f pi by 2, that is equal to sin pi by 2 plus cos pi by 2. So 1 plus 0 equal to 1. Now we have to find f dash x. Derivative of sin x is cos x, and that is minus sin x. Now we have try to fulfill the condition. First condition, since sin x is continuous in that interval, even cos x also continuous in that interval, so sum of two functions is continuous in the closed interval 0 to pi by 2. So fx is continuous in the closed interval 0 pi by 2, as sin x and cos x are both continuous function in the closed interval 0 pi by 2. Number 2, again cos x minus sin x. F dash x is cos x minus sin x, which is the continuous function and also derivable function. So therefore f dash x exists in the open interval 0 pi by 2. So therefore there exists a point x equal to c, where x equal to c in the open interval 0 pi by 2, where f dash c equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. Now replacing the value replacing the value, what will get? F dash c equal to cos c minus sin c, and that is equal to fb. Fb equal to 1 minus fa also 1 divided by pi by 2 minus 0, which is 0. So therefore cos c equal to sin c, that is tan c equal to 1, as cos c not equal to 0, as c belongs to 0 open interval 0 pi by 2. So therefore from here tan c equal to tan pi by 4 or tan pi plus pi by 4. So we'll get the answer. We'll get the answer c equal to pi by 4, 5 pi by 4 and many more. But c equal to pi by 4 belongs to the open interval 0 comma pi by 2, and hence Lagrange mean value theorem is verified. Now we are going to example number 4. In example 4, again we have taken trigonometrical example, trigonometric function. Verify Lagrange mean value theorem for the function fx equal to 2 sin x plus sin 2x in the closed interval 0 pi. So usually what you have to find first, we have to find f0 2 sin 0 plus sin 0, that is 0 plus 0 equal to 0. f pi what will get? 2 sin pi plus sin 2 pi, and here also will get 0. F dash x how much? 2 cos 2x plus 2 cos x, not here cos 2x, plus 2 cos 2x. Now we are trying to fulfill the condition number 1, since sin x and sin 2x both are continuous functions in that interval, in the given interval. So therefore we can write fx is continuous in the closed interval 0 pi as sin x and sin 2x are continuous in 0 pi. Condition number 2, f dash x is 2 cos x plus 2 cos 2x. This is also continuous and derivable in the open interval 0 to pi. So therefore f dash x exists in the open interval 0 pi. So therefore, since both the condition of Lagrange mean value theorem are satisfied, so we can take conclusion that then there exists a point x equal to c in the open interval 0 pi where f dash c equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. So we are writing here again. So f dash c equal to 2 cos c plus 2 cos 2c equal to 0 minus 0 divided by pi minus 0 equal to 0. We are taking 2 common, cos c plus cos 2c means 2 cos square c minus 1 equal to 0. So that is 2 cos square c plus cos c minus 1 equal to 0. Factorizing 2 cos square c plus 2 cos c minus cos c minus 1 equal to 0. So therefore cos c plus 1, 2 cos c minus 1 equal to 0. So from here cos c equal to minus 1 and cos c equal to half. So c equal to, cos c equal to minus means c equal to pi, and here c equal to pi by 3. C equal to pi. C equal to pi does not belongs to the open interval pi, but C equal to pi by 3 belongs to the open interval 0 to pi. So final answer C equal to pi by 3, and hence Lagrange mean value theorem is verified. Example 5, there another type of sum. Find a point on the parabola y equal to x minus 3 whole square where the tangent is parallel to the chord joining the point 3, 0 and 4, 1. It means actually what? We have to verify Lagrange mean value theorem. That is, we have to verify Lagrange mean value theorem for the function fx equal to x minus 3 whole square in the closed interval 3 and 4. So therefore normally we have to do f3 equal to coming 3 minus 3 whole square equal to 0, f4 coming 4 minus 3 whole square equal to 1, and f dash x equal to 2x minus 3. So now we are trying to fulfill the condition. Since it is a polynomial function, since it is means fx is a polynomial function, therefore fx is continuous in the closed interval 3, 4. Further, f dash x is also polynomial, so f dash x is also polynomial, and therefore f dash x exists in the open interval 3, 4. So both the conditions are satisfied, and therefore there exists a point x equal to c where x equal to c in the open interval 3, 4 where f dash c equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. So now I am replacing the value. So what will get? F dash c is coming 2 into x minus 3 equal to fb. fb means 1 minus 0 divided by 4 minus 3, which is 1. So that is 2x minus 6 equal to 1. So 2x equal to 7 implies x equal to 7 by 2, 3.5, which is belonging to the interval open interval 3, 4. So from the value of c we conclude that hence Lagrange mean value theorem is verified. So therefore we want to find the point. So when x equal to 7 by 2, then y equal to x minus 3 whole square. 7 by 2 minus 3 whole square, that is 1 by 4, and therefore point on the curve is x is 7 by 2 and y is 1 by 4. So this is the answer, and hence Lagrange mean value theorem is completed.